on will. This camera has to stay in that z-axis. It just seamlessly should move. So as soon as he has to go, somebody just hold it. I shouldn't have to tell. You're not 2 year old. Okay? And just what one, two, 3, 4, 5. 10 minutes we should be done. Alright, this is the Cornwall IRO round robin. We'll start with second chance, and everybody else as they come up will introduce themselves and go for the 2 minute IRO. Go.
Have you ever done any mistakes in your past life? Do you
Yes.
regret those?
Yes.
Do you feel like you need a chance to fix your mistakes? So there are so many individuals who do not even get a chance to fix their mistakes. Without doing any mistakes, they never ever got a chance to fix their career, to fix their life. They just end up asking for alms at the streets. I'll tell you an incident that happened with me. I was coming to college from Vadala Road, and I there met a transgender who was asking for alms to people. And she eventually came to me and asked for some alms, and I gave her 20 to 30 rupees. And I asked her what she'll do with it, like asking everyone, and what is the use of that money. She told me she would save that money for the rent she pays, and she would maybe eat something or maybe not. And I asked her, why do you have to save for rent so extra? She had some mates of her working the other side. So I asked her why save. She told me the rent where she lives is thrice the rent where there is usual. And I asked her why. So the owner of the house says that nobody will ever live there if the transgenders are living there. That social denial factor hit me, and now here is second chance. Second chance is where we provide a helping hand to the people in need, people who never got a chance, help them at their career by providing them opportunities. Any questions?
Next. Riya Singh, be yourself.
So my project is Be Yourself. Now you must be curious by listening the name of my project, that is Be Yourself. What is Be Yourself? So Be Yourself is a clothing brand. Now you must be thinking, is it just a clothing brand? Like how is it different than others? As we know, there are a lot of clothing brands in market. So how we stand different? So let me tell you. It's a confidence building enterprise through fashion. Confidence building. You can find it in the book of Juliana Scott, that is Fashion and Psychology. It is very explained that how whatever we wear, how our outfit affects our dopamine level. You know what is dopamine? Dopamine is a feel good hormone, right? So whatever you wear, it directly affects your dopamine level. If you are wearing something in which you are not comfortable, then it will affect your dopamine level. You can't focus on your work, right? Okay, may I ask you this? What your mom likes to wear? What does she wear usually?
Dresses.
Dresses. Have you ever seen her in jeans
Yes.
and shorts,
Yes.
sleeveless or backless or something? Okay. Does she wear minis? She don't wear minis, right? Okay. If I'll give her an outfit which is, very short, she won't be comfortable in that outfit, right? Or if you will give me to wear a sari or to, a lot of clothes on my body, then I'll be uncomfortable in that. So everybody have different personalities, right? Our preferences are different, our body types are different. So what we have analyzed is there is a huge market gap. There are faults in the market, that is generalized sizes, large XL, double XL, whereas in Indian women there are variations in body shapes.
Fatima and Aditya, Savior.
We are Team Savior and Intelligence Emergency Response. Now, before we tell you what we are and how exactly what we are going to do, I'll share you a story about myself. A problem which I've been facing since childhood after becoming engineering also I think. Whenever I visit a hospital, the first thing the receptionist asks me is, do you have your previous reports? And sadly, always I have to say no. Because it's in paper format and if I'm having a fever or a disease, I immediately go there and due to obvious implication, I forgot this thing. And what if I told you, even if this data is digitalized, a 13-year-old child still lost the battle in your life just because a medical responder couldn't find that data. To this we present you Savior.
What Savior is that we are avoiding such situation to arise. We are creating a one-stop shop for all emergency situations. Savior Savior will be analyzing a situation during emergency crisis. Savior will be doing situational analysis and profoundly decreasing the emergency response time that occurs. We will be sending your emergency responders your data as well as we will be providing relevant data needed at the situation of your analysis.
We will be the helping hand, the ones you care about in an emergency case.
Akshay Salukya, tell the deal.
So let's imagine this is your first day of college and you are around new people and they ask you, who are you or what's your story? What will you tell them? How will you tell them your story that makes them think, oh, this is a different kind of guy? So, according to many holy scriptures, we humans have about 1 in a trillion chance to be born as human beings. And even then, there are around millions of human beings on this planet Earth. Even then, every one of us is unique. And that is why you matter. That is why your story matters. Now, this is where Tell the Tale comes in. We help you to tell your story in a way that will, help or that will motivate or inspire people during their hard times. We also help companies to build their brands and tell their story. So yeah, that's what Tell the Tale is.
Arya and Tanmay, Tanmay.
So let me ask you first, how many of you in this room are cancer? How it is treated, what are the stages? How many of you are exactly aware of it? You are aware how the process happens. And how many of your parents know about cancer? And they are aware of it. They are aware. Well, if they are aware about cancer, still, cancer has been the second leading cause of death. Now, if we take about women, the 50% of the women facing breast cancer just suffer because of not being aware what is cancer, and if they are aware of it, they are not using the treatment availabilities on time, resulting in later diagnosis. So same thing happened with us too. We were not aware about cancer. How can we get to know about it? And that resulted that my mom faced breast cancer. By the time we reached the hospital, the cancer had reached to its severe stage. Then we thought that if there was something available for us which would have helped us to detect cancer early, my mom would have not suffered that. That is why we don't want what happened with my mother to happen with any of them. First. That is why we are here with you with our non-medical.
Who is our mission towards pre-symptomatic detection of cancer. Using the three main aspects or the three main pillars in cancer: genetics, epigenetics, and biomarkers. Pre-symptomatic detection will help an individual to rescue themselves from late diagnosis of cancer.